Oh, he doesn't even go for a Stellar Rock. Oh, that's perfect. No Stellar Rock. He gave me another free defense boost. He's still asleep, so if I were him, I would want to try to go for a Stellar Rock to get some damage. There's the close combat. Perfect. Perfect. You could not have asked for a better turn. Get out of here. That just clears the entire field. Oh my gosh, his Ursaluna fucking busted. This is one of those mons that I think, like, going into Generation 10, there's a few mons for, like, the regulation format that I think you need to look at that actually need nerfs. Both of the Ursaluna forms I think are really, really fucking good. I think they need some type of nerf. Arclodon, Sneasler, and other ones that need some type of nerf. Rillaboom again needs some type of nerf. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H VGC. Blaziken's a really cool mod just because it's one of the fastest coaching users in the format with speed boost. After a 1 speed boost, you pretty much outspeed everything in the entire Regulation H format, and it allows you to get some really cool fast coaching boosts onto your allies. It's also another really cool mod too with speed boost, and in the sun you actually hit really, really hard. So it's actually a really cool Blaziken Sun team that I'm going to be featuring for you guys today, alongside like Torkoal and a bunch of other really cool things. You also have some really cool options of whether you can actually coach stuff like Dragonite and Ursaluna on this team, as well as the Chlorophyll Jumpluff. And you also have like a Trick Room mode to this team too. So, really cool team. I'm not sure who this team's actually by. I'm going to be real with you guys. I just found this team in one of the Discord servers I'm in. It was posted in one of those servers. It has no paste, and I think the person that posted is not even the original creator of the team. I have no idea who this team's really by, and like I said, I can't read Japanese. So if you guys can read that, the name and what the team name actually is, let everybody know in the comments down below if you guys can read Japanese, but I can't. So I have no idea what the team name is or the person that made the team. But all I know is I found it in a Discord server and it looked really interesting and compared to a lot of the other stuff I've been finding recently, and I want to feature for you guys. So this team only has a rental code, so if you guys want to use this team, rental in the corner. I don't have a paste for this team either, so at least for me, I don't know any of the EVs on this team. So I'm just assuming it's more standard stuff, but I'm not sure. I don't know the exact EVs for anything on this team either with no paste, which is kind of weird, so kind of going in blind. I'm also going to be doing something different with this team. I'm actually going to use this team on the ranked in-game ladder and try to climb, at least hopefully try to climb up to Master Ball tier, at least make some type of progress. I'm going to be real with you guys, I'm kind of bored of Regulation H, and I'm going to kind of use some of these other Regulation H teams that I find for you guys in the next week or so, kind of climb on the ranked ladder, and hopefully whenever I get to Master Ball tier, I'll stop playing, but until I get to Master Ball tier, I'm going to kind of use some of these teams on the ranked ladder. So these next few videos, you guys are going to get some rare content from me because I'm actually going on the ranked ladder with some of these rental teams and actually playing against ranked players instead of on the casual ladder. So all the people that go in the comments and complain about me only playing on the casual ladder and being frustrated that I'm not playing on the ranked ladder for whatever reason, there you go. Hopefully they're still watching the videos up to this point because they've got their wish, at least for temporarily, until I get to Master Ball tier again, just for the rewards. So got Regulation G at the end of the month in the start of January. I'm kind of tapped out and kind of bored of Regulation H. Probably going to eat my words like 1 or 2 months into Regulation G again, but I don't know, I'm ready for something new. I don't know about you guys. It's kind of where I am right now. It's kind of why I just want to get to Master Ball tier and kind of be done for the last month of Regulation H, at least for in-game. I'm going to run through this team. We're going to help in some games. Start the team with the Sash Blaziken. Pretty much what you're going to do is either detect turn 1, or if you can outspeed coaching something turn 1 if you want to get the slower team. You got the Sun Boosted Heat Wave there, which is really clutch. And then you have the Scorching Sands for coverage. No fighting move on this Blaziken, so we're going to see if that actually is kind of a problem. See how it goes. I don't know, that might be a bit of an issue. The Loaded Dice Dragonite, just a really standard set with the Terra Fairy Scale Shot, and you got the Ice Spinner and Haze there, and E-Speed. Really, really standard Dragonite set. Eject Pack Torkoal for the Sun. Clover Cloak Jumpluff, which you can actually pair alongside the Ursaluna. And the Blaziken to let it set up some speed boosts. You got the Sleep Powder there, the Non-Prankster Encore, and then you have Rage Powder too, which is really nice. You got the Ursaluna on this team. that you can also give coaching boost to make this thing even more broken than it already is. You have Terra flying on Blaziken, so you can pair alongside Blaziken if you really want to. And then the jump bluff there too under Tailwind. So I'm assuming there's more of like a hybrid Ursaluna that's kind of fast, but like not really the slowest ever. I'm assuming this team's going to be more of a mid-range speed or more of a speedier team with Tailwind. And they have Trick Room there just for like your really fast teams with Mimikyu. It's a really standard Mimikyu set, so it's kind of the team. Let's hop in some games. Alright, we hear the game. My opponent's running a really cool, hybrid sand team. Tyranitar, Colossal, Mamoswine, Incineroar, Golden Go, and the Primarina. Really cool team. He's really weak to water. He's really weak to ground here, too, actually. One has a fucking awful ground weakness. Holy shit, he has 4 things that are weak to ground. So what I really want to do here is actually prioritize the Ursaluna. That's what I really want to do this match. I also kind of want the sun to get rid of the sand here. So what I do here, I think I actually just leave Blaziken. Blaziken looks incredibly good here. I like the jump bluff, just mainly because it has Covert Cloak, so I can't be faked out by the Incineroar and stuff. But it doesn't really do that much here, unfortunately. I wish this Mimikyu had Will-O-Wisp. I wish this one it doesn't have Will-O-Wisp, which kind of sucks. That'd be great this match. It's mainly for the Mamoswine. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna bring bring these 3: Ursaluna, the Torkoal, and the Puff. If you like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel. If you guys want to support even further, you can become a channel member down below or even super chat. Support the channel monetarily, really helps with the channel, allows me to keep on bringing you guys content going forward. Let's lead to this. I'm assuming, is this Surf Primarina? Is that what this shit is? Steam Engine? Get the Steam Engine rolling. I kind of want to just Scorching Sands here, but I think he's just going to go Terra Water on this first turn. So, I don't really even want to attack here. I'm just going to Detect. I think I just go for the Sleep Powder here onto the Torkoal. Or not, onto the Colossal. I said Torkoal, it's Colossal. I think he's going to be Terra Water. I don't know if Primarina gets Surf. It might get Aqua Jet, I'm not sure. I think what he's going to do here, actually Sparkling Aria actually could be what he does here too, because I think Sparkling Aria is actually targets everybody on the field. It's actually Terra Fire, okay. What are you cooking, bud? Okay, there's the Aqua Jet, but I guess it still doesn't do that much damage. And a weakness policy. Scald, but I protect. That's huge. If he would have went for a Heat Wave there, I think I would have been in a really bad spot, because that would have one-shotted the jump bluff for sure. Me landing a Sleep Powder right here and him not attacking me is huge. That's crazy good. So I'm just gonna Scorching Sands, get this thing out of here, do some damage. He also has Aqua Jet, but if he doesn't go for Aqua Jet here. I can lock him into Aqua Jet actually. Would be really nice here. Doesn't do that much damage. I kind of just want to lock him into Aqua Jet. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay, he needs to protect. Okay, lock him in Protect. That's fine. I'll lock you into Protect too. That's fine. Fine, I'll just lock you in to Protect. How many speed boosts does the Blaziken need to outspeed a Torkoal? Or a Colossal? I keep saying Torkoal. Its speed's really low, but it's at +6 still too, so... I don't know, I'm gonna Encore you. If he switches, that's fine. I don't really care. I think Incineroar might come in here, but I'm Special Blaziken, so I don't really care. I have Covert Cloak, so he can fake me out all he wants. There comes Incineroar. Or Mammal's Wine, okay. That is so sad. At +2, the Blaziken outspeeds a +6 Colossal. Yeah, he's not running max speed. He's just running, like, no speed investment just maybe because he thinks he's going to get to +6 and still outspeed everything. Which would be the case if he isn't going against Blaziken, so maybe he's not running max speed, just relying on the Steam engine. Just rock that every game. So getting rid of that's huge, just mainly because it would probably just wipe the field, especially with the weakness policy boost if you had Heat Wave, so. Comes to Primarina again. I have Heat Wave here, and like I'm also at +2, so. Part of me could actually just go Terra Flying here to maybe dodge an Earthquake, but I'm just going to Heat Wave here. Heat Wave. Sleep Powder the Primarina here. He doesn't know I'm Sash Blaziken here either, so I still have a Sash intact. So even if he Earthquakes, I just go down to Sash and just get a Heat Wave off here. Opponent's team's really weak to Blaziken too, especially once it gets a speed boost rolling. He protects, so I lock you into that on this next turn. Unless the jump bluff dies here, I lock him into protect. But like, I don't know if that's thick fat Mammal's Wine. And I get the burn. Oh, that's nice. Perfect. That's thick fat Mammal's Wine. I don't know why that did so little damage. He doesn't even go after the jump bluff either, so. Is Encore the Primarine into protect here yet, or he switches out? And like, if you're gonna be switching out here, like, I don't know what he really has in the back. Like, what is your last mon? It's not Incineroar. Maybe it's Golden Go. I don't know if you really want to go into that here, though. Just risking catching a Heat Wave to the face. This Heat Wave here again, I Encore him into protect. He switches into Golden Go. If he doesn't have Ice Shard here, if he has Ice Shard, he goes for it. It's gonna switch the Mammal out. Show me Golden Go. Oh, Tyranitar, that's not what I wanted. So I guess technically at the end of this turn I still die. And he does have Aqua Jet, which I forgot about, so. I can lock him into Aqua Jet here at the very least, so that's pretty nice. I can just go into Torkoal too and just change the weather on this next turn, so I'm not really too worried. Put the Tyranitar to sleep here too. Opponent's team just gets fucking wrecked by Ursaluna later in the game too. Like, he is just so weak to Ursaluna. I have a Terra on deck too. Change the weather here. Aqua Jet will literally be doing 0 damage. Loses his special defense boost from the sand. I kind of want to just overheat here just to get a free switch into the Ursaluna. I really do. I think I'm going to. I'm going to overheat here onto the Tyranitar. And I'm just going to put it to sleep. Aqua Jet literally does 8 damage. Catch that Sleep Powder, bud. So this works out really well because I can actually get a free switch out into the Ursaluna and get my Guts activated on the way in. That does nothing. Is that Assault Vest? Because that still does nothing. Right into the Ursaluna here. Now I just start spamming Earthquake. Earthquake spam right now. This is where we start shitting damage. I go for Earthquake here. He's locked into Aqua Jet, so he switches, and if he switches, the Mammal dies on the way in. I Tailwind here, too. He can go for Aqua Jet, it's literally gonna do nothing to me, though. Like, under Tailwind, I'm pretty sure I outspeed Tyranitar. He switches into Mammal's Wine and gets one-shotted. I think my opponent's really backed into a corner here. Should just cleanly get rid of Tyranitar. Goodbye. That does a fuck ton of damage to the Primarina too. Get it out of here. Mammal's kind of scary, but like under Tailwind, I think I might outspeed him. So I could go Terra Ghost here, but he's also burned, so like I don't think there's any way he even one-shots me here at all. So I don't know. I mean, I can go for Sleep Powder onto the Primarina. Still literally does nothing. I think that's game now. Like, I don't know how he wins here. Ursaluna is cleaning up the match. Coming in, just cleaning up the game. Blaziken kind of set up the first part of the match, and Ursaluna took advantage. Not bad. Opponent's team's just really weak to ground. He was really weak to speed boost Blaziken, and like he's just really weak to ground. Kind of shocked he's not even like Terra Water Colossal either, which would be way better. If I were him, I would go Terra Water on the Colossal, but like I understand maybe why he's not, because he has the Primarina alongside, so he'd be doubling up on water types, but I don't know, maybe even Grass, because like he doesn't have a Grass type on his team. He'd also go Terra Grass there too. It wouldn't be too bad. I don't know, I think my opponent's team, he could use some work. I'll take the dub though. I'll see you guys in another game. Alright, we're here with another match. My opponent's running a really cool sand team. Tyranitar, Lycanroc, Midday. Well, actually, Day. I think Midday is the other one. Corviknight, Sylveon, Annihilate, and Sinistcha. I'm assuming that Annihilate's probably Scarf Final Gambit if I were to guess. That kind of looks what it would maybe be on this team. It's another match where Blaziken looks really, really good here, especially if I can get a speed boost rolling. It looks really, really good into my opponent's team. I got Scorching Sands that hits a lot of stuff on my opponent's team, plus the Heat Wave looks really nice for Sinistcha and Corviknight tier 2. Coaching looks really nice too if I can get that rolling. Ursaluna looks incredibly good here too. I don't know if I want to lead with it though, because it's kind of scary, because I think he might bring the Annihilate just for the Ursaluna. I don't know what else he really has for Ursaluna though, so I think that's why he for sure brings it here. I also want to bring... He's kind of weak to rock. And I kind of wish this Mimic... Instead of Taunt, I wish this Mimic had fucking Will-O-Wisp. It'd be so helpful. It's one of my main complaints with this team. I'll leave the Jumpluff, I'll bring Torkoal in the back, and I'll bring the Ursaluna again. It's the same squad. The Dragonite doesn't look too bad here, but like I'm so weak to rock, and that's the main problem. I'm forced to Terra the Dragonite. If I really get value out of it, I gotta go Terra Fairy, and I just don't really want to do that here. I want to use the Terra either on the Ursaluna or on the Blaziken. So this tells me he's for sure Scarf Final Gambit Annihilate. For sure. I protect here. Yeah, because I kind of wanted his Tailwind too, but like I think Sleep Powder is a little bit better here. And he just goes for Final Gambit onto the Jumpluff though. Okay, he's going to switch into the Tyranitar. Rock Slide might be a bit of an issue here actually. I don't know if I live a Rock Slide. Can I live this? Can I please just live this? A Sleep Powder on this thing would be so clutch. I do live. That's huge. No flinch. Perfect. Perfect. So the main thing here is I want to free switch into the Ursaluna on this next turn. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to go for Coaching on the Ursaluna on the way in. I think that's what I do. So I'm going to Coaching here onto the Jumpluff slot. I'm going to go right into the Ursaluna here. He's asleep for like another turn, and the Tyranitar is not really going to do much to me. Probably a Rock Slide here, so... stealing the Terra flying too. Looks really nice. I gotta be careful what I Terra with though, because if you Scarf Final Gambit Annihilate in the back too, if I waste my Terra on the Terra flying, and it goes for like Final Gambit on the Ursaluna in a little bit, I might lose my win con. You just go Terra flying here. That's fine. I don't really care. All that does is just make it so I'm able to hit you with Heat Wave a lot better, so that's fine. Expected a fighting move there, though. I think that's what he wanted. So part of me wants to go for coaching again, I really do. But I also really want to get rid of this Lycanroc, because it's just such a threat. So what I want to do here, I think I'm just going to get rid of actually I'm just going to go for Heat Wave. I'm going to go for Heat Wave to break a possible Sash on the Lycanroc, and then I think Facade here. I'll go for Facade onto the Tyranitar. At +1, I think it just gets rid of it. Ursaluna is so fucking strong. I don't know how he's going for a Stellarock there. That's why he's moving first. It breaks a Sash possibly, so that's perfect. Get rid of the Tyranitar. That's huge. On this next turn, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Terra Ghost, expecting a fighting move here from the Annihilate. And I can just detect the Blaziken too and just Earthquake freely now. I don't know, do I ever really need the Blaziken at this point though? I guess if I really want to, I can actually just go for coaching here, because I don't really need Blaziken if I really don't want to go for it here. I think I'm just going to coaching. If he goes for a Stellarock, that's fine. And I just go for Terra Ghost here, and I go for Earthquake at +1, and does a fuck ton of damage. Opponent's kind of in a weird spot, because he doesn't know if I'm Terra Ghost or not, so... If he's Scarfed and he goes for Final Gambit, then he wastes his move. Oh, he doesn't even go for a Stellarock. Oh, that's perfect. Noah's Stellarock. He gave me another free defense boost. He's still asleep, so if I were him, I would want to try to go for a Stellarock to get some damage. There's the close combat. Perfect. Perfect. You could not have asked for a better turn. Get out of here. That just clears the entire field. Oh my gosh, his Ursaluna fucking busted. This is one of those mons that I think, going into Generation 10, there's a few mons for, the regulation format I think you need to look at actually need nerfs. Both of the Ursaluna forms I think are really, really fucking good. I think they need some type of nerf. Arclodon, Sneasler, and other ones that need some type of nerf. Rillaboom again needs some type of nerf. At least that's what I would do going on Generation 10. I don't know how Game Freak's really going to balance their game, but whatever. Really fucking good. He has Corviknight as last mon. I have a Torkoal in the back, so this is fine. I don't care. +2 Facade is still going to hurt like a truck, so... I got a Sleep Powder with your name on it right now, too, so... Sleep Powder, if he tries to sit up on me, I have Encore. That is great. It literally did 98%. That is resisted, and it did that much. I think he surrenders here. If I'm my opponent, I'm just surrendering. I don't think there's any way he wins. Tailwind here. Facade. Get really dominant victory. Ursaluna just fucking wrecking this guy's team. Kind of what I said in the preview though, if I can set up for the Ursaluna to have the Ursaluna win me this game, that's what I'm gonna do. I full sent and I kind of went with that, and that's kind of what we really played for, and it ended up working out really well, so not bad. Really good showcase for the Ursaluna and the coaching Blaziken here. I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we're here with another game. My opponent's running the Murkrow, Charizard, Golden Goal, Como-O, Superior, and Grimmsnarl. So really scary team. I like Jump Bluff here. I like Torkoal Jump Bluff lead, I really do. I think the more scary thing though is if he's Prankster with Tailwind, so I end up setting up the Sun for him for free. My team really gets wrecked by Charizard, so I gotta be really careful how I play this. I do want Sun here though. The Torkoal is actually pretty good into my opponent's team. I don't know if I want to lead with it though. I think I lead Blaziken here. Blaziken looks pretty good, especially with Speed Boost. What else do I bring? I think the Jump Bluff also ain't too bad here. The issue is going to be the Murkrow. Like, if he goes for Tailwind, he's just going to be able to outspeed me and just kill me with, like, the Charizard or, like, half the shit on his team. But I really like it for, like, Encore stuff. Would be really nice here. Just mainly on, like, the Grimmsnarl or even, like, the Murkrow would be great. I'm going to try to lead with it anyways. I'll bring the Torkoal in the back. I like Dragonite here, too. It looks really nice. I think I'm going to bring the Dragonite in this game instead of the Ursaluna. It's mainly because I have Haze. Haze literally shuts down like the Como setting up on me, and same with Superior. Superior Grimmsnarl. I'm assuming that what this is, it's dual screens Grimmsnarl alongside setup Superior. Like Leaf Storm garbage, so I'm just going to detect here. I don't know what Superior really does here, though. Like, it lets your Terra Fire, Terra Blast. At least what I've been running, at least on my Superiors recently, has been Terra Rock. I think Terra Rock's really good currently in the format. Or even like Terra Ground Superior. Hit like Arclodon and some of the other shit that's really weak to ground. If he's Terra Rock, that could be a bit of an issue here. I kind of want to just Tailwind here, though, I think. Or Sleep Powder, I guess. Sleep Powder the Grimmsnarl ain't bad. He protects. Okay, that's perfect. That's really good. There's the Reflect. Okay, that's fine. So Blaziken with a speed boost on this next turn should be able to outspeed the Superior here. I get some crazy damage off. I don't know, I can make the play to actually just switching out here and actually just locking the Superior in with an Encore on this turn. I can actually go into the, make a play into the Torkoal here, which I wouldn't mind doing either. I think I'm going to go into the Torkoal here. That way I get my Sun up, and then I can Encore the Superior into Protect. That's what I do here. I got an Overheat here too. He has no light screen. He's actually going to switch the Superior out, okay. Okay, Como, that's fine. If he's Overcoat, I can't put him to sleep, unfortunately. Which is going to be a bit of an issue, but... Like, in order to do anything, like, he needs to try to set up on me. And, like, if he sets up on me, I Encore him into Clangorous Soul. So he has to be really careful. I'm going to Overheat here onto the, Grimmsnarl. I think it should just one-shot him in the sun. And I'm going to Tailwind here. I don't know what he really has to one-shot me. Like, what do you have? He wakes up second turn and gets a... Wow, that's crazy luck. I wish I had that type of luck. I'm always getting a 3-turn sleeps every fucking time, and I'm missing sleep powders constantly, but... all these random other people, they're always being able to wake up first. It's Life Orb, so that tells me he might just be an offensive Como. I don't know if he even has set up. With a light screen, it does not KO him, which really sucks. I wish he would have stayed asleep. Dragonite here. I think I go Terra Fairy Dragonite. I think that's what I do here. I mean, I do have the Tailwind up here, so I should outspeed the Como. It depends if he Terras here. If he goes Terra Steel too, that could be a bit of an issue on this turn, though. If he's Terra Steel with like Flash Cannon or something, or like Iron Head, and I go Terra Fairy here, that's still a little bit risky. I don't even know if I really want to Terra the Blaziken in this game, though. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna Terra. I'm gonna Terra here. I'm gonna go for Scale Shot on this turn, I think. I'm gonna try to put this fucking Grimmsnarl to sleep again. He's gonna switch. Superior is going to come in and have to take this. I don't think you want to take this, bud. I was going to say, I thought he was maybe going to switch the Grimmsnarl out there, but I think he just goes for Parting Shot here. If he has that, he goes for that on the Dragonite, which will lower my stats, which kind of sucks, but those go kind of risky because I might have Inner Focus. Fake Tears onto the Superior on switch, and that does nothing. That literally does nothing for you right now, bud. My opponent's cooking, though. He tried getting a nice, like a crazy play, but... And behind screens, that literally does nothing. I need like 5 hits both times to try to get a KO. That literally does nothing. I also have Ice Spinner here too, I guess, but I don't know if that's really going to do even that much more. Is Ice Spinner going to do much more here? I don't even think it does. I think I just Scale Shot again, if I'm being real. I think I just Scale Shot here again, and I Rage Powder. Depending on what he goes for, I can actually Encore him into. I'm going to Rage Powder here, though. In case he wakes up. I don't think Rage Powder works on Superior though because it's a grass type, but like in case the Grimmsnarl wakes up here. I don't want my stats being lowered. I do get 5 hits. Huge. Huge. Huge KO. If I would have got 4 hits there, he would have lived, so that's huge. My +2 speed. We're looking really nice here. He stays asleep. Nice. Perfect. I don't know, if he goes into Como here, that tells me, like, Terra Steel. He goes into Charizard. He has Charizard, though, with no Tailwind. So, like, unless you're Choice Scarfed here, you're still getting shit on. So, I also have Tailwind up on my side, I think, too. Yeah, I have Tailwind on my side, so even if you're Scarfed, there's a chance you don't outspeed me. I just Sleep Powder here. Man, look at the Jump Bluff putting in the work. When it lands the Sleep Powders, it's actually really good, but when you miss every fucking Sleep Powder, it's garbage. I hit 4 times, so that's fine. Sleep. Perfect. I don't know what the Grimmsnarl has for me either. Like, you're not outspeeding me at all, so... I lose the Sun here, and I lose my Tailwind, which is a bit unfortunate, but, like, I'm just gonna go after the Charizard again anyways here. And, like, I think I just Rage Powder on this turn. In case the Grimmsnarl wakes up. Dragonite would be doing a lot more damage too, but, like, I miss. Uh-oh. But, like, he has screens up, so, like, I'm doing little amounts of damage. Like, from full, I probably would have almost one-shotted the Charizard if he didn't have a screen. I'm gonna go for Scale Shot again. He's gonna wake up this turn, though, I think. It's Rage Powder, though. Goes for Spirit Break, but that literally does nothing. So I don't get the special attack drop either. But not that it matters because I have no attacking moves, but crit's a bit unfortunate there because it's 2-hit KO. We're gonna see if he's Terra Steel here, actually. Part of me kind of just wants to try to take out the Grimmsnarl, but I don't think I'm gonna kill him anyways. I think I'm better off just going for Scale Shot out of the Como. If he's Terra Steel, it's not really that big of an issue anyways, because I have Blaziken and Torkoal in the back, so like I don't really care. I think he just sets up Reflect here again too, so I'm just gonna put this Grimmsnarl to sleep again. And like if he doesn't attack the jump bluff here too, like he just keeps getting put to sleep, so my opponent's kind of in a really bad spot here. Let's see what Terra he has. Yeah, he is Terra Steel, so that works out for me. I don't really care about that. I miss another Scale Shot. This Dragonite, I miss a Sleep Powder now too. What is going on? What is going on? He actually just ends up killing his own Mon for me, so that's really nice of him. I don't think he has set up on this Como. Like if he had Clangorous Soul, he would have already went for it. It's a bit unfortunate though. Both of my Mons drop here. I think I still have Tailwind up here, actually. So part of me, what I want to do here is just go for Helping Hand, Heat Wave. I think that's what I do here. Well, actually, I don't have Tailwind up. I lost my Tailwind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I just go for Helping Hand here anyways. I don't know what he has to one-shot me, so I'm just going to Heat Wave. I think in the sun, a Helping Hand boosted Heat Wave should just one-shot both of my opponent's Mons, and he protects. Well, I for sure outspeed Grimmsnarl if he's not attacking me. I gotta land this though. Okay, good. I say you cannot be missing another move. Now he loses his light screen too, so that's really nice. I get a speed boost. So now I for sure outspeed him if I never did before. I don't know, I just overheat here. Like I'm just gonna double attack because like I guess he has Boom Burst. Actually, because he has Boom Burst, I'm actually just gonna Helping Hand here. So I'm so slow, I'm not gonna outspeed anyways. I think I'd rather just try to get the one shot here. He surrenders, okay. Bad. Really good game. I played that really, really well. I think my opponent was kind of choking there, though. He brought the Como, and like I don't think Como was really that good into my team. I think I had a lot on my team to really deal with the Como, especially with it being Terra Steel. I think my opponent should have brought something else there, especially if it wasn't like set up with Clangorous Soul or anything like that either. It was just more of like an offensive one with like Boom Burst and stuff. So maybe he did have Clangorous Soul, he just didn't want to go for it though because I would encore him into it. Maybe that's what it was. Usually, if they have Life Orb, they don't carry setup. They're usually just more like three attacks with Protect. So I don't know. Let's talk a little bit about this team. All right. As for this team, I think it's actually a really, really solid team. It has a lot that you can actually do with it, and has a lot of ways to actually play the team. I have two things on this team that I would kind of change though. I would actually change the Scorching Sands on the Blaziken to like an Aura Sphere. I think would be a lot better. There was a few situations where like using the Scorching Sands, it did do stuff for me, but like most of the time using this Blaziken, most of your games anyways, you're going to be bringing it most of the time. You usually want the fighting type move. And I think having the fighting type move is just so much more valuable than Scorching Sands. That's what I would change. I'm not sure why the Scorching Sand is there, what it's there specifically for, because a lot of the stuff that gets hit by the ground type move usually gets hit by a fighting type move. My only thing is maybe it's there for Golden Go, but even then you're able to hit the Golden Go with Heat Wave anyway. So like, I don't know. I don't have no idea why Scorching Sand's on this set. Maybe it's there for something specific that I'm just not knowing of, but that's one thing I would change. The other thing I would change on the team is actually the taunt on the Mimikyu. I would change that out for Will-O-Wisp. I think having Will-O-Wisp on this Mimikyu would make it so you're actually able to bring it a lot more. There was a lot of games where I kind of wanted to bring the Mimikyu, but it didn't have Will-O-Wisp, and that would be one of the main reasons why I want to bring it. Just to have being able to hide behind the skies and get a free Will-O-Wisp onto something would be really huge and kind of beneficial for a lot of this team. And it just doesn't have it, so I understand why Taunt's there. It's just there for the utility and kind of shutting down opposing, Trick Room, and a few other things like setup type stuff. But overall, I think this team would benefit a lot more for the Will-O-Wisp, at least from what I've played with it. Apart from that, the rest of the team is really solid. No complaints at all, but like a lot of the rest of the stuff on this team is just really standard sets. Like standard Jump Fluff, Torkoal, Dragonite sets, same with like the Ursaluna. Then you add a coaching speed boost Blaziken on top of that ult that also hits really, really hard in the sun. And you got a really, really good 5 there, and you add the Mimikyu there for like the counter Trick Room measure and a few other things too. So I think if you guys do play this thing, the one thing you will be bringing to the least is the Mimikyu. I think I only brought Mimikyu to maybe like 1 or 2 games, and even then it didn't really do that much. It was only mainly there to kind of counter Trick Room if my opponent was bringing Trick Room with some of the slower teams, and even then it really didn't do that much anyways. Kind of got carried by the rest of this team. So if there was something I would maybe switch out, it would be the Mimikyu, but I understand why it's really there on this team. You're not going to be bringing it every single game anyways. So at least on the ranks ladder, I think out of the 5 games I played, I got easily through Great Ball tier with this team, and I got like almost up to Master Ball tier with this team. I think I'm like 1 win away from Master Ball tier. So overall, really solid team. I did play some testing games with the team on the casual ladder before I went into ranked, and the majority of those matches I also did pretty well. I think I only have like 2 losses with this team, but the 2 losses this team has were the Regulation G teams. So there was a fucking, what was it, the Calyrex Ice team that I got fucking wrecked by, and then there was some other fucking shithead team. I forgot what it was. Some scumbag fucking stall team. I forgot what it exactly was. It was a Regulation G stall team that I got absolutely fucking bent over and screwed by. Man, was I really pissed. But like that's the only 2 games that this team actually ended up losing were versus Regulation G teams. All the other games I had tonight I actually ended up winning. There's some, don't get me wrong, there's some close games though. There were some games I definitely could have lost, but I got either some good luck or I ended up playing really well to kind of give me a clutch win. So if you guys want to use a team, Rental in the corner, like I said, don't have a pace for this team. I don't even know who this team's by, but I kind of just found this team one I wanted to feature for you guys, and it ended up turning out being pretty damn solid. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more stuff on the way. I'm going to kind of keep on looking for some more interesting Regulation H teams for you guys. And then we got more Regulation G stuff on the way here, especially towards the end of December. I'm going to have one of my own Regulation G teams here probably towards the end of the month. Kind of trying to start team building, kind of working on some of my own new stuff. If you guys missed my first Regulation G video for the start of December as well, check it out. It's live on the channel right now. We actually cover my Terrapagos team that got me to top 500 multiple times on the in-game ladder and really high on the showdown ladder for the past 2024 Regulation G format. So if you guys want a really good Regulation G team, check out one of my previous videos for my Terrapagos team that actually has some really good results and kind of just can easily rank you up on showdown or even in-game when Regulation G drops here at the end of the month in January. So apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you guys in a future video.